Yeah, we back. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, I must say. And I came back a little bit sick. I was sick. I tried to upload, electricity just cut off. You know how load shedding is. Um, I would record, and then while I'm recording, the recording would just stop. So it's just been a hassle. I don't know what's happening, especially when you. It's like whenever you're on a upward spiral. You go to the gym, you meet people that are on the same mission as you start a YouTube channel, you start making more money, start socializing and meeting up with people that are on the same wavelength as you mentally. That upward spiral of actually going up, to the pinnacle that you want to reach. It seems like when you're on that trajectory of going up, a lot of obstacles just come your way, and I've learned to deal with that. I've learned to push through that. Unfortunately, for the past couple of days, even though I pushed it through those days, it was a thing. Yahore, ish, something just keeps on coming up. Something just keeps on disturbing. Whenever I would, record, my recordings would like stop 5 minutes in. You know, um, like for instance, I went to Rockamamas on Saturday. Yeah, I went to Rockamamas on Saturday, and you know I positioned my not positioned, but I was recording while I was driving there, and 5 minutes of the driving, especially the beginning part, got recorded, but then the rest of the you know of the video just cut. I don't know, the phone just shut down. So things like that, just minor hiccups along the way that is just like preventing me from uploading and stuff like that. But we back now, and yeah, one thing that's been on my mind a lot is just having an intro, and just treating this YouTube thing like a business, and taking it very seriously, and not just uploading stuff just for the sake of uploading. And I guess this is where I'm at, and I feel like I'm gonna look back on moments like this and be like, you know what, it was worth it. At least I started. I didn't make up an excuse of, oh, I don't have a laptop, I can't edit my intro properly, whatever the case may be. I don't know, but yeah. um while I was going to Rokomamas, I had an interesting, thought, and I was talking about something very interesting, and it was, finding the right girl while you're on your way up. And I feel like this is a very important message, especially to the gents. Um, bro, you need to understand, and you need to be able to detect low quality women and cut them off out of your life, because low quality women, they're gonna slow you down, bro. Facts. They just gonna slow you down. They're gonna chow your money. They're gonna use you, and after they use you, it's gonna be one of those. It is what it is. And now you're gonna be left with all that. I don't know, all that. I don't want. I don't even want to say trauma, because it's not trauma, but you're gonna have to deal with you not having that person anymore in your life, especially if you kind of like adjusted your life into speaking to that person almost on a daily basis, and before you sleep, you like talk to her, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. And you could either use that as motivation, or you could detect the low quality women and cut them off out of your life as soon as possible, so that you don't even waste your time going through the trauma that is maybe about to come. you know so it's very interesting how girls just want like a finished product, especially when it comes to gents. They want a guy that has everything sorted, car, apartment, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be, and rightfully so, because women are very interested in your future, especially us as gents. Like, women are very very interested in your future. That's why you'd hear a girl be like, oh, I want a guy that's ambitious, and even though he's not making a lot of money, but at least he must have a goal and a drive, and he must at least have a business that he could work on, so that I could see that there's some potential. Because women are just generally interested in a guy's future, and we interested in their past, as much as they don't want to admit. And speaking about past, is a woman's past is so important, bro. It's so important. And the reason why I say this is because you're not competing with the girl that you're seeing now, you're competing with her childhood. you know And I think compete is the wrong word, but you going against, her childhood. If she grew up in a broken family and all she knows is violence, she's going to think that's the type of love she deserves. I'll give you a quick example. People like me that are entrepreneurial, we don't like authority. Now, if you get a girl that is exactly like that, that means she doesn't like authority. If you get a girl that never had a father figure in her life, she doesn't have that strong authority of, hey, no, you're not going to wear that. Go change that before you go. She's never experienced that. So when you put things like that, or you say things like that to her, it's kind of like, oh, so who does he think he is? Especially with this whole feminist movement happening right now, right? It's happening because these girls don't have fathers no more. So when I say you need to be able to detect a low quality woman, you need to ask her about her background, know about her past. You know, you don't even have to be like, what's your body count? Because she's definitely gonna lie. Just be like, when did you break your virginity? Things like that. If she broke it when she was 16, bro, yep, go get yourself another girl. Go get yourself another girl, bro. Telling you, in my experience, women that have been, with a lot of guys struggle to commit in a relationship. Because whenever there's an obstacle in the relationship, she runs to new dick. Guarantee you. Okay, she runs off to the new guy. And you need to understand that the girl that you have in your life, as soon as she goes to Shopong, as soon as I go Makuli, trust and believe you me, she gets approached. As soon as she puts that whatever bonnet of his, a young PJ Nyana, the mom is like, yo, here's your car keys. Go to ShopRite Nyana, go to my chickens, Pick and Pay, whatever the case may be. Get bread or whatever, get bread, milk, blah, 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 whatever. As soon as she steps into that place, she's getting approached. Trust me. Some days she doesn't get approached, it's fine, but 99.9% of the time she gets approached almost every day, bro. Because everything is a competition when it comes to us guys. The girl that you want, we also want. The car that you want to drive, we also want to drive. Everything is a massive competition. So if you go for a girl that's been through a lot of guys, that's been through a lot of sex, that has had a lot of sex, because of she's getting approached every day on almost on a daily basis, whenever there's obstacles in the relationship, she will most definitely run to the next guy that she's gonna get approached by. Because it's kind of like, okay, so why is KG giving me a hard time? But yes, Tipo, he's not as aggressive as KG. However, he does the things that needs to be done. He takes me out on dates. You know, he listens to me. He's just submissive, and he does the things that needs to be done. Whereas KG, on the other hand, we've been dating for almost 6 months, and he's aggressive. He's abrasive, and not aggressive in the sense of hitting the girl, whatever the case may be. Not aggressive in the sense of, no, you're not gonna wear that. No, you're not going there. You're not going to the club without me. Just a sense of authority. You know, and girls that have fathers will understand what I'm telling them, because their fathers will be like, no, 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 you're not going there. Why are you dressed like that? Why are you going to the club dressed like that? No, you're not going like that. Okay, who are you going with? Okay, by 10 you must be back. But if she doesn't have a father and she has a mother, mothers are much more lenient, bruv. Guarantee you, they're much more lenient. Okay, and a certain point in a girl's life, you need to understand that she needs authority. She needs to be guided. And if you think about it from a biblical point of view, Eve was created for Adam, to be a helpmate to Adam, not the other way around. Okay, it was not the other way around. So girls have this thing of, no, I'm gonna get a man that I deserve. No, 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 no. You have to be the woman that a man deserves. And how do you do that? You be submissive. You be respectful. Because to us, love is respect. If you respect me, I know you love me. If I say no, you're not going to the club, and you actually take off your clothes, take off your makeup, and you actually chill with me, like, okay, babe, I'm not going because you don't want me to go. For me, that is a sign of respect, and it's not a thing that I want to oppress you, or whatever. And I think that they have mistaken the word authority with oppression. And it's not even authority. It's just like, I don't want my girl to expose her butt like that. I don't want my girl to expose her skin or expose her tits like that in front of other guys, because we all know what happens at a club. We all know that. Okay, so for you to come and pretend and be like, no, girls, uh, when I go to the club, I'm just there to dance, blah blah blah. You lying. You know that. You know you are lying. You know you're going there to put yourself on the marketplace and show other guys that you are single. Even though you can tell them, nah, you're not single. There's that gent that's gonna be like, okay, yeah, I get it, you're not single, but let's try this. Cause some gents don't care, bro. Guarantee you, they don't care at all. So while I was driving Roko Mamas, this thought like came to my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually not struggling to get a girl. The girls are struggling to get me because I'm the price. I'm working hard now. I'm only gonna appreciate in value. I'm on my ascent right now. Most girls my age, they're on their descent. They're gonna get fatter. They're gonna lose their looks. Everything is just on a descent. My looks are just gonna get better. I'm gonna get better in shape. I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna do all of these things that I want to do. I'm gonna be influential. Fly to these important places, meet influential people, and shake hands with some of the most influential people in my life. I'm gonna be that guy. So for her to be in my life, it's actually a benefit for her. It's actually a benefit. And for me to get through this process that I'm going through, building myself, going to the gym, networking, making money, you know, restraining myself from going to the clubs, restraining myself to having sex or casual sex with every other woman that I meet up with my life. All of these disciplines that I'm practicing in order for me to become the final product. If a girl meets me as a final product, she's gonna have to deal with the consequences of me being the final product. If I'm working my ass off in order to become the man that I want to be, and I meet up a girl at my peak, she needs to understand that she's not going to be my first priority because she was not there during the process. And that's what a lot of women don't understand. If you're not there during my process, why must I now give you the benefit of the doubt once you meet me as the final product? Why do you want to tell me, KG, you work too much? You need to chill. What do you know? I've been working my whole life to get to this point, and now you're telling me that I must chill? Chill for what? And the only reason why you love me, it is because of the hard work that I put in. It is because of the hard work that I'm doing. You know what I mean? So a girl's past is very, very important. And the reason why I say that is because that is going to dictate if she's going to be a wife to you or not. And we need to be very careful of these girls that are want to be wives or whatever the case may be, because these girls, they don't dedicate themselves to be a man. They don't dedicate themselves to a man anymore. They don't dedicate themselves to be a wife to their husband. They now just want a big wedding so that their friends can come and eat pictures, blah blah blah, whatever, and then that's it. 5 years down the line, divorce, another marriage. It's kind of like a trend for them. And we as gents, we need to be very, very careful, because now girls, it's kind of like them being wives. It's kind of like washing away their sins. Oh, I'm a wife now. Got to be very careful. Got to be very, 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 very careful. Because these girls nowadays, they don't dedicate themselves to being a wife to their husbands. It's all just, oh, I'm married now. I can't be doing these things no more. Oh, I'm married now. You should have been married in your mind mentally before you even got married in order for you to be picked. You know what I mean? But the sad thing, like, there's always going to be that boy that never got, that was never good with girls. He's going to get that one girl that he's been looking for the past, I don't know how many years, and he's going to commit to that girl, and he's going to get wrecked. He's going to get wrecked because he's never had experience with girls. He doesn't know how they act. He doesn't know how they think, how manipulative they are, how narcissistic they are. Like, girls can be very, very manipulative. Girls can take a situation that they put themselves into and just flip it. You need to be very careful when it comes to these people, right? Because you need to understand that that's how they thrive. They thrive of drama. They like to talk. They like to chat. They're quick with their mouth, right? And whenever they meet up with an intelligent guy or an emotional, intelligent guy, they can't control them because they know that we know how they think. And that's why they love us the most. That's why a girl loves a bad boy, because a bad boy doesn't take a girl's shit anymore. But these simps, They the one that are marrying these bad girls once they have been ran through. 10 years down the line, they're not happy because this guy's not man enough. He's not making enough money. Stuff like that. So you need to be very careful with the girl that you are choosing in your life, because if you're not going to do that, bruv, I promise you, it's going to be a long day for your long life. And I'd even argue and say, in order for you to get a wife in South Africa, bro, you need to be at a point whereby you're ruthless with your choice. You need to be so brutally honest, so brutally ruthless with your choice, to the point whereby women look at you and be like, damn, I thought I could fool him, but he ain't getting fooled. I'll tell you a quick story. There was a girl that tried to like fool me, and she thought I couldn't see her games or whatever the case may be. I could see that this girl is not interested in me. She just likes, this whole fact of being with KG and yeah, the good looking guy, blah blah blah, whatever. And I detected that. I was like, oh, okay, let me see. Let me put her under pressure. Let's see if she will handle the pressure. A girl that loves you, if you put her under pressure, okay, let me give you guys some game, because I can't keep all these secrets by myself, right? Or to myself.